This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
Welcome back to Duffle LO to Sit Down, and we just got done with the last video, which told you about cannabis and how it can possibly help with the C19, some of that, but they talking about they want you to take it orally. Let me show you if they come out with this medication and it's going to be orally, let me show you why. So before I share my screen, new to the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, watch the entire video, and stay around, stick around, watch this though. Make sure you guys share the video, like it. We trying to get them 1,000 subscribers. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. What date do that say? November 13th, 2017. You see how far I got to take y'all back to show y'all where this came from and where it's going? Look what that say. Look up there. Y'all see what that say? U.S. Food and Drug Administration. You see FDA.gov. This ain't no article. This from their website. I'm on a website. FDA approves a pill with a sensor that digitally tracks if patients have ingested their medication. Let me explain to you. So let's say they come out with this COVID, like the last video, the COVID cannabis pill. You take it. It's a sensor in these pills that's tracking if you're taking it or not. It's already approved. So if it's already approved, what makes you think that it ain't already out? You see how fast they prove? You see how fast they approve that? You see how fast they approve that? Like the video, hit the thumbs up. We got to show people this. Let's get into it though. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration today approved the first drug in the U.S. with a digital ingestion tracking system, abilify MySite. A propofol tablets with sensor has an ingestible sensor embedded in the pill that records that the medication was taken. It records digitally? So wait, hold on. A sensor? I gotta get a book for y'all. Sit right there. I'm back. See, I told y'all I don't play. Hold on, let me stop sharing so this can get big. See this? I don't play. I do not, what did I say? Spy chips. I do not play when it comes down to the research. Let me show y'all exactly what this is. Because it's in here. They got a whole, they got it in here. I gotta go to the picture so I can show it to y'all. So the first thing I want to do is give a shout out to the authors, Catherine Albright and Liz McIntyre. Perfect book. Thanks for the research. I loved it. This is an old book, but you guys should get it because spy chips. You gotta understand it. Let me show you guys something. Hopefully I can show you guys the picture. You can see it. You see what that says? Look what that says right there. This tiny vial, the same size as a dime. Do you not see that they saying that it's 150 RFID chips in there? The vial ain't nowhere near full, but it's 150 RFID chips in there. That's just one picture. Let me show y'all another one because I like to do the research. I don't want to just tell y'all nothing, but let me show y'all this specifically for y'all women. This is for women. Do you guys see that? These all the cavities that the RFID chips can go into inside the woman's body. You see all that? Y'all see that? So back to sharing my screen. So I just showed you guys that. So as you guys can see, it's real. So I want to give a shout out to you, Unc. He ended up sending me this, Unc Elia. He's an elder investor. He's into crypto. He talks to me a lot. I was great to meet him. Once again, I want to say shout out to Jay Morrison because I ended up meeting him at the Black House in Atlanta. Him, Doc, and Sadiq. Shout out to Sadiq. Sadiq's Bistro. Shout out to Doc. You already know. VK Platinum. Get you guys some. This is what's going on. Look at this. The product is approved for the treatment of schizophrenia, acute treatment of manic and mixed episodes associated with bipolar 1 disorder, and for use as an add-on treatment for depression in adults. So that's just a few ways that they can end up getting it into your body. Let's go deeper. The system works by sending a message from a pill sensor to a wearable patch. The patch transmits the information to a mobile application so that the patient can track the ingestion of the medication on their smartphone. Patients can also permit their caregivers and physicians to access the information through a web-based portal. So not only can you access it on your phone, but then your doctor can access it on their phone, on their computer as well. Being able to track ingestion of medication prescribed for mental illness may be useful for some patients, said Mitchell Mathis, MD, director of the Division of Psychiatric Products and the FDA's Center for Drug Evaluation and Research. The FDA supports the development and use of new technology in prescription drugs and is committed to working with companies to understand how technology might benefit patients and prescribers. They telling you right there. These medications prescribed for mental illness. So if you don't understand, hold on, I got another book. Let me stop sharing real quick, show you guys this one. Look at this one. You see that? DSM-5. Every psychologist, every psychiatrist has this book inside their office. It's the real thing. This ain't fake. It has all the disorders in it. And they working on DSM-6. For those that don't understand or don't know, because they definitely working on that. Excuse the background noise, but let me share my screen so we get back into this. There we go. So for those with mental illness, they want to make sure you're taking that medication. It is important to note that Abilify MySite's prescribing information labeling notes that the ability of the product to improve patient compliance with their treatment regimen has not been shown. Abilify MySite should not be used to track drug ingestion in real time or during an emergency because detection may be delayed or may not occur. So now, if they ain't gonna track it in real time, but they able to track it in real time, what's the point of not just tracking it in real time when they know that they can? Not only can you, through the patch, can do it, but your doctor can do it as well. The reason why they want to track it so they know that you took it. So all you gotta do, okay, you're supposed to take it at 1:30. Okay, 1:40, I check, make sure my patients took all their medicine. Simple. Schizophrenia is a chronic, severe, and disabled brain disorder. About 1% of Americans have this illness. Typically, symptoms are first seen in adults younger than 30 years of age. Symptoms of those with schizophrenia include hearing voices, believing other people are reading their minds or controlling their thoughts, and being suspicious or withdrawn. So you can't even, this right here would seem suspicious, but I didn't write this book, nor did I write this book, but these are real books. So because I'm seeing the words, is that being suspicious? And no, you got to understand the wording. So bipolar disorder, also known as manic depressive illness, is another brain disorder that causes unusual shifts in mood, energy, activity levels, and the ability to carry out day-to-day tasks. Now, the crazy thing about this is you see the shifts in mood, energy. So now you might be happy and then you see a person just slump, go sad. A person might just be sad, then all of a sudden they energetic, they manic, and they, yeah, like they gonna say, you got something wrong with you. The symptoms of bipolar disorder include alternating periods of depression and high or irritable mood, increased activity and restlessness. You can't even sleep, racing thoughts, talking too fast, impulsive behavior, and decreased need for sleep. So now you don't even need to sleep. But let me explain it to you. Bipolar disorder include, I'm in law school, by the way. A lot of lawyers don't sleep that often. Why? Because they up late night doing their work. Then they don't have the need for a lot of sleep because they got to get up and then they got to go to court. And they got so many cases that they juggling at the same time. Court on this day at this time, court on this day over here at this time. So they got to do all this stuff. They got to be gone. They're not getting a lot of sleep. They restless. They got, of course, their thoughts is racing. Of course, they talking fast because they understanding what they got to say. Do that mean that they bipolar? Is that depressed? We don't know. But I can guarantee you this, if you don't believe it, depression is high amongst lawyers. Every time lawyers meet, people from AA is there and psychologists is there. Even at my own law school, we have an on-site psychologist. On-site that's personally just for the law school students. So this is real. Abilify MySight contains a box warning alerting healthcare professionals that elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis treated with antipsychotic drugs are at an increased risk of death. Abilify MySight is not approved to treat patients with dementia-related psychosis. Now, dementia means that you're forgetful. So why wouldn't they want to do that for the patients that would likely forget, to make sure that, hey, you ain't taking medicine today. We just want to, send you a reminder real quick. The box warning also warns about an increased risk of suicidal thinking and behavior in children. Wait. The box warning also warns about an increased risk of suicidal thinking and behavior in children. What do it mean, behavior in children? What type of behavior? Adolescents and young adults taking antidepressants. So you see, the SSRIs, they suppose they call reuptake. So your serotonin levels is off. So they try to reuptake your serotonin to basically like put you in a better mood. That's what some of the antidepressants is for, to put you in a better mood. But when you get so dependent on them, now you start going and having suicidal thoughts. So why would I take a medication that might gonna have me want to just do that to myself? That's why I tell you, take vitamins. Don't take no medication. Take vitamins, eat right, sleep right, get you some sunlight, drink your water, and do the right thing. Abilify MySight must be dispensed with a patient medication guide that describes important information about the drug uses and risks. You have to tell these people. In the clinical trials for Abilify, the most common side effects reported by adults taking Abilify were nausea, vomiting, constipation, headache, dizziness, uncontrollable limb and body movements, anxiety, insomnia, and restlessness. Skin irritation at the site of the MySight patch placement may occur in some patients. Do you see all these? So it's supposed to help you with this, but look at everything what it messes up. Like, people got to understand this right here, what this is. Go and watch the movie side effects. That's just what you should do, so you can understand it a little better. Prior to initial patient use of the product, the patient's healthcare professional should facilitate use of the drug, patch, and app to ensure the patient is capable and willing to use the system. We ain't just gonna give you this patch and give you these pills that we got these sensors in, unless you're gonna be willing to use this system, because we need to make sure you're taking this. Abilify was first approved by the FDA in 2002 to treat schizophrenia. The ingestible sensor used in the Abilify MySight was the first permitted for marketing by the FDA in 2012. See, look. Now look at this. The ingestible sensor used in the Abilify MySight was first permitted for marketing by the FDA in 2012. What does the article come out? 2017. 5 years later, they approved it. This book, Spy Chip, came out 2005, 2006. So this stuff been around. So like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel for this type of information. This is the type of information that this channel brings. The FDA granted the approval of Abilify MySight to Otsuka Pharmaceutical Company Limited. The sensor technology and patch are made by Proteus Digital Health. The FDA, an agency with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, protects the public health by assuring the safety, effectiveness, and security of human and veterinary drugs, vaccines, and other biological products for human use, and medical devices. The agency also is responsible for the safety and security of our nation's food supply, cosmetics, dietary supplements, products that give off electronic radiation, and for regulating tobacco products. Look at that. This is what they're responsible for right here. They are responsible for products that give off electronic radiation. If them pills got a sensor in there, in order for them to sense something, don't it has to be a signal? Ain't that some type of electronic radiation? And if you worried about food and drugs, that's the stuff that you get ingested. Why would you worry about electronic radiation? That's something on the outside. Yes, it does affect health, but food and drug administration, that's something that you ingest into your body. But you approve the pill for electronic radiation ingestion. That's that. That's that video. That's that. I told you guys this stuff is real. I'm bringing this stuff to you guys because this is the field that I'm getting ready to enter in the next few years. Me being an attorney, I'm gonna have to defend or prosecute some of these type of companies or some of these type of cases and everything with something going on with this stuff. So I'm already getting myself ready for it mentally so I can understand what's to come. A lot of people not preparing themselves for the real world. People are preparing themselves for this fake digital world that they trying to hide the real world from. You got to understand this stuff is serious. Like these people is moving, different things is going on. A lot of products hitting the line. As you guys see, that video was from 2017. What a picture, what the website. 2017, the article on their own website from 2017. It's 2022. 5 years later. You see, they started marketing in 2012, but the article ain't come out to 2017. 5 years later. So what do you think going on now? What do you guys think? Do you guys think some of the medication that's in your drawer might have some of these sensors? Do you think some of the vitamins might have some of those sensors in it as well? What do you think these sensors in these pills will do? We don't know if they in there. They say that it's in there. We don't know if it's in anything else because nobody's researching this stuff. So we really truly don't know. I showed you the picture. There's 150 of them in that vial. The vial ain't nowhere near look like nothing in there. And there's 150 in there. So this deep information. Hopefully you guys go and read it yourself, to reread it again or rewind the video and listen again to get the information. But that's all I gotta say for this video. Remember, prosper through adversity. Don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Look objectively. No matter what city, state, or country is in, every hood is the same. And if nobody told you that they love you today, I'm gonna tell you guys right now that I love you because I truly do. That's why I bring you guys this information to make you guys aware of what's going on in the world for you to make better decisions. Because what the decision that you make with this information, I'm not telling you what the decision to make. What I'm doing is bringing you the information and allowing you to make that decision yourself. Because this is no type of medical advice, no type of financial advice, or none of that. This is for educational and entertainment use only. That's what these videos are for. But I'm bringing the stuff to you so you can see what you need to do and you plot and plan what it is that you need to do for your life to make your life better. But that's all I gotta say for you guys. Duff.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.